Welcome in, Cyborg. I hope you're doing well today. Who'd have thought you'd claim first? There was nothing that could have predicted that. Honest.
Hello there.
Hey there, Nautical Menace. Hope you're doing well today. It has suddenly gotten very warm and sunny here in Scotland. In the bit of Scotland I'm in. So I'm going to be drinking a lot of water today. You're assuming we have a shower here? Corporate don't let us have fancy things like that. Oh, congratulations on heading back. I hope your day back went well. Wasn't too much. We've got that warm-up break coming in very, very soon, at which point I will just nip away to the loo because, again, I've been drinking a lot because it's fucking warm. So I need to. Now wrong with the trucker's bath. Right, you go do that whilst the warm-up break kicks off. And I will be right back.
Hello there.
Lead me see more.
Hello.
Welcome in, Frankenstein. Welcome in, Torpor. I hope you're both doing well. Welcome in, Soup.
Order! Order!
And yes, it's objection time. It's time to get back to it. Not gonna let the heat put us off from finishing this any longer. I am very bloody warm though in this shirt. And thank you for that treat, Torpor. I will deal with it once we get into the stream proper, because, well, I have something to show you all. No, I do not have a gun. Broadsword. Really, Cypher? If it's too powerful for you, please send it over here. I could do with it. Are you a bit cold now? Okay, that's the warm-up break over and done with. some reason, OBS and Ace Attorney do not want to be friends today. Like, it's right there. It was working. And now it doesn't want to. So we could try... We'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. Oh dear, Soup. That sounds rough. Okay, so... You know how...
Have you taken your meds today? Get it fucking down, you.
I have taken my meds today. I'm getting really good at taking my meds when my Medicate alarm goes off in the morning now. But if anybody else needs to take their meds, please do so. So you know how I've been like, oh, I really need Sweet Punks to open back up so that I can order some more sweeties because I have like 3 sweeties left in the jar. Well, Sweet Punks still aren't open. And I was watching one of their posts on TikTok where the guy that runs the place was talking about how there's lots of places that do to order pick and mix. And I went, oh, all this time I could have just gone to somebody else. I've been waiting patiently for Sweet Punks to reopen, but I could have just gone somewhere else. So I went somewhere else. When Sweet Punks finally reopen, whenever that ends up being, I will go back to them, because they're my guys, you know? They're my sweet suppliers, and have been since the treat jar became a thing. But as a result, I have a shiny new treat jar. Check this out. Isn't that pretty? Came with the order that I got of sweeties from this new place. What are they called? Sweet Z, they're called. There we go. But yes, it's a very pretty jar, and it's considerably larger than the old one, which means I'm less likely to get my hand stuck in it. Probably. We'll see. But yes, thank you, Torpor, for the inaugural treat from the new treat jar. Let's see what we get. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Any idea? Well, it looks tasty no matter what it is. Jelly baby? It might be a jelly baby. Ooh, that was really nice. It's like, it was a strawberry flavour, but it was that really sort of intense and only lightly sweet strawberry flavour that you get with some sweeties, instead of the really sort of fake and very, very sweet strawberry flavour that you can get with some others. That was nice. It might have been a hedgehog, actually, Cyborg. I know there's some animal-shaped stuff in the jar, because I saw a giraffe in there earlier. I did not eat the giraffe. I thought about eating the giraffe, but I did not. I resisted. Okay, so as the title of the stream suggests, I cannot, for the life of me, remember where we were before the heatwave. So, this is going to be an interesting one. Okay, we're in the courtroom.
Order!
Hey RNG, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Oh yes, I'd introduced you all to Von Karma I remember now. Good old Manfred. Great name. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defence is not ready, Your Honour. I have completely forgotten everything that I'd done in this playthrough up to this point. Oh, as I'm not wearing my jacket today, because fuck that in this weather.
Oh!
My attorney's
hello.
badge is on my glasses chain, as some of you may have twigged when I was on the big camera. Hey, Faded, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Because you gotta have your attorney's badge on when you go into court, even if it's too hot to wear a jacket, right? That's the rules. I am warmer than I would like, but other than that, I'm fine, thank you. A little sleepy as well. I was gonna have a nap after work, and then something happened, and I finished work half an hour late. But I got my energy back.
Hello.
Hey, Nat, welcome in. Lovely to see you. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? I'm alright. Bit warm, bit tired, but alive. And sometimes existing is enough. Oh, I love a grown-up nap. Except for when you do it by accident and then you wake up and you're like, what year is this? They're less fun. You be good cop, I'll be bad cop. Proceeds to spill coffee down my front and mix up the files. The Jumanji. Yes, exactly. My friend calls them danger naps, and I quite like that as a nickname. Also, welcome in, Crammit. I hope you're doing well today. Truly opposite land. It certainly sounds like it, yeah. I am also making the attempt to be better to myself, which is why my streaming has been so sporadic recently, because I've been trying to take better care of my physical and mental self by not overloading myself with, for want of a better description, strenuous tasks. So if work is really busy and I'm too tired to stream, I don't beat myself up about it. I just go and have a nap. I'm really, really glad that we can get back to this today, though. I need to get back into exercising, but it's too hot. Fucking mood cram. Like, it's been months since I was regular with my exercise. I'm off the wagon with my eating plan. Like, all of that's gone to shit, but I am not going to punish myself for it. I will get back on things as and when I'm able to. Thank you, Nat. I really appreciate that. It's all gone to shitism mood. I know, right? This year has been very, very cruel to a lot of us, and I really hope that, seeing as we're halfway through now, the arse end of the year can be a little bit nicer to us all. I mean, us all, obviously. There are certain people in the world that the arse end of the year should destroy. For our amusement. But for everybody here in chat, I hope the rest of the year treats us all better. Because we could fucking do with the break. Okay. Very well. Apparently the prosecution is also ready. Who's the judge here anyway? Yeah, I completely get that now. I think, very much like me, you just need to find the kind of exercise that works best for you. Because being a gym bunny isn't for everybody. I fucking hated going to the gym. The only time I liked going to the gym was when I went with my mum. Hey, Rocket. Welcome in. Enjoy your burger. But that was because I was spending time with my mum and we were doing things that neither of us really wanted to do, but we were doing them together, which made it fun. Thank you, Rocket. What I might do actually is, now that things are reorganized in my house, I might fish the old dance mats out and go back to using dance mats as my means of getting exercise, because I really enjoyed doing that, because I could do it in the comfort of my own home and I could make my own like Stepmania files to tracks that I like, which meant that I was getting exercise in a way that I enjoyed. Put on some Yakuza disco music. Yeah, exactly. I could do something like that. Beat Saber is good for cardio, but I don't own it. Leaflets to deliver. Well, best of luck, Cypher. But yeah, exercise looks different for everybody. Oh, not right now, just in general. Fair enough. Yeah, it looks different for everybody, and it's just a case of finding what works best for you. It's the same with diets. Like, yeah, my main exercise cipher was walking Porthos, so obviously I need to find a new main exercise now. We've got an exercise bike. I could stick the TV on and sit on the exercise bike watching telly for a bit, something like that. Just walking slow? No. No. Oh, I wish I could do that now. We've got a pool down the road from us, which is... It looks really nice, but I'm too scared. I'm too scared to go there. Walking fast? Ah, I see what you did there. Well done. Well done. Okay, let's get on with the game, shall we? Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement? I don't think old Manny over here wants to play today. Very well. No opening statements, so... Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Oh, bullshit were you? You didn't know what to fucking say. Must be hot in all that. I know, right? You know what annoys me? All the prosecutors have the drip. Like, Edgeworth dripped out. Von Karma dripped out. Winston Payne, we don't talk about him. He's shit. There's a reason he never wins a case. Yeah, Manny is absolutely pissed that we got the trial to go over a single day. Edgeworth is a huge Austin Powers fan. His style and simplicity, that is very true. But not where Winston Payne's concerned. But no, like, you'll see this as we go through the series as well. All the prosecutors are just head to toe fashion icons in one form or another. Von Karma is like those serial killers who wouldn't have gotten anywhere if law enforcement was competent. Little bit. Little bit. He's all bravado. Points at Zex from prequel. Yeah, fair. Right, of course. A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now. Well, you know what we do with that, chat? We sit on this screen for 3 minutes. It will not be in 3 minutes. Order! Order! I'll give you a moment in case you want to do the thing. Break time? Yes, we break time. Or do you mean go and have a break? Have a 2-minute recess.
Order!
Thank you. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now? Judge, why'd you ask these questions, buddy? Bah! Must you question everything? I think he's been pretty clear about what he meant. It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now. Right. I call my witness. My decisive witness to the stand. It's that mysterious boat shop owner. Ah, yes, the boat shop owner who thinks that Phoenix is his son and that he's actually running a ramen shop. He's not the first one on the stand to claim psychic powers. Yeah, but his claims are unsubstantiated. Witness, state your profession. I love this guy. He's just so chill. I was wondering if the phrase "a day ending in Y" makes sense in any other language. Ooh, I bet other languages have variations on it. Even if it's not a day ending in Y, if you see what I mean. But not all of them, Rocket. Do you have a phrase like that in Italian? Ah. Fair enough, Rocket. I think they do, yeah. Cram. Because if I remember rightly, it's been a while since I did stuff like days. I think the Yobby bit is actually the bit that specifies that it is a day. Fair enough, Cypher. I am the proprietor of the restaurant The Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats. The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep, I was. Please testify. Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I have predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate. Yeah, right. The witness will state his name. Thank you, Judge. Suck it, Von Karma. Don't mind me. If I was Phoenix right now, I'd just be, like, on my side of the courtroom going. Which is why I am not allowed to be, in a court of law. Hey, Echo, welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. hello, Poirot, as well. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
Hello there.
Objection. The witness. Slowing things down as much as possible, going full William Shatner. Hello, Shay. Welcome in. And Kian as well. Welcome in. Well,
Hello.
I'm not really sure. Yup. What do you mean? My, memory. Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. It's not how memories work. But okay. Things I have learnt since then. The bit of your brain that stores your name is not the same bit that stores your memories, technically. Ergo, not a reliable witness, and yet, this is the decisive witness. Something feels a little off there, doesn't it? Witnesses need to be named, they do. Oh, Kian, I'm sorry to hear that. Welcome to Japanese court. I don't know what you're talking about, Rocket. This is set in Japanifornia. Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify. No, he fucking can't. He can't remember his own name. He thinks he runs a noodle shop. In the city of Japanifornia. Indeed. Yeah, that's at least a tick in the plus column. Are there any grounding activities you can do to try and help ease the symptoms of the panic attack, Kian? Let's see his testimony then, shall we, witness? This is bullshit. Figured being here would work. Aw, that's very sweet of you to say, Kian. I hope it does. It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. Thanks, Nat. What, even when I'm calling Von Karma a wanker? Then I heard a bang. Especially then. Ah, thank you. Yep. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just a-floating on the lake. Then I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by my window. Okay, so just about after he hears the second bang, the boat comes back to shore, and a man walks by. Does that mean there was a period of time when the boat was coming back to shore? Or, like, it was the night before Christmas, and not a creature was stirring except for my cat who has knocked the tree. Yep, sounds about right. Porthos used to like getting tangled up in the fairy lights for our Christmas tree, so we always had to put stuff underneath it. because otherwise he'd just get tangled up in fairy lights and come out having ripped half of them off the tree, covered in glitter from the baubles, looking really proud of himself, and then he'd throw up glitter. He was a menace. You see, Phoenix Wright, you thought you had a witness, but it was me, Dio! He just wanted to be a pretty boy. He was always a pretty boy. They're always proud till the puking starts. It's very true, Kian. Like, he would look so ashamed of himself and so worried every time he threw up. And we were always so nice to him about it. Like, oh, buddy, it's okay. It happens to the best of us. Stop eating glitter, though, yeah? Lucy would jump on the tree. Oh, heck, yeah.
Objection.
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. There's a fucking lot to question, thank you very much. I'm the defense attorney. You're the prosecutor. I get to decide if I want to cross-examine the prosecution's witness. Get back in your fucking lane. This is very true, Nat. Very true. I actually, 1 year for Christmas, I made Christmassy shortbread for all of our family. And it had got this really fine edible glitter in the powdered sugar that I put on the top of the shortbread. But it got everywhere, and for months afterwards, I would, like, wipe my cheek like that, and there would be edible glitter on my finger. I would sneeze, and edible glitter would come out of my nose. It was so pervasive. Hello, Pudlord, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. 3 minutes is all the time he has to play with us. Judge, your verdict, now. Yes. Mr. Wright? No, I want my fucking cross-examination. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness. Yeah, that's completely fair, Nat. Glitter is the ultimate thief detector, it really is. Glitter is an omnipresent material. We're all glitter until proven otherwise. Ooh, that's rough now. Very well. You may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? Before we carry on, I just need to tell you all about this. There is a series of fan-made videos that used to live on Newgrounds back in the day called Phoenix Wrong. And they are little, like, clip reels, for want of a better description, of the characters from Ace Attorney, with various different comedy audio skits and things like that over the top of them. And there is one of them where that Von Karma, like, banging on the desk and then screaming just has the Godzilla roar in the background, and that clip lives rent-free in my head. Phoenix Wrong was bangers. It fucking was, Cram. I'm glad I'm not the only one that remembers them. I did say Godzilla. Yeah, like that! Exactly like that. A lot of people used Sinistar clips with Von Karma as well, because he does have that kind of that look about him. Not Mothra. He's definitely not a Mothra. We like Mothra. I mean, we like Godzilla too, but for different reasons. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma? Von Karma thinks he's such a badass with his calling barely conscious amnesiac witness and ignoring court protocol. The only reason he can do what he does is because the judge is a pushover idiot. Yeah, exactly. You are spot on. The judge is super fucking intimidated by him. Like I said earlier, he's all bravado. Like, he will just... Okay. I'm gonna say something now, and some people in chat are likely to react in a very specific way. Keep it under your hats. Manfred von Karma is the kind of person who knows he's wrong about shit, but will double down that he's right until the cows come home and until people start to believe that he's right. And we all know what happens to people like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm fucking saying. 3 minutes just passed.
That is fucking political.
Everything's political. I see. Well then, let's just take our time. Fucking tell him, Judge. Yeah! Judge is back in my good books. You're all good now. I don't think he'd ever get to the point of believing he's wrong. Absolutely not. If I recall correctly, Von Karma used to work for Blizzard. Well done. Well done. Oh, man. God, if I could draw quickly and make it look good, there's an imagery drawer in that. There's a fucking imagery drawer in that. You may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Judge, I love you. Another streamer I saw play, Satani called him Mansplain, Manipulate, Murder Von Karma as a counterpart to Gaslight, Gatekeep, Girl Boss. I fucking love that. That is perfect. Gold stars to them. Manfred von Karstein would be a better lawyer than Von Karma. I don't think it's difficult to be a better lawyer than Manfred von Karma, to be honest with you. I mean, you know, he's a successful prosecutor, but he's not a good one. Okay. And Manfred is actually insane. Von Karstein, I mean. Yeah. Okay. We are gonna press everything. We're gonna treat this like we are DD in Dexter's lab. We are gonna press everything. Just after midnight, you say? Yep. Or just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure. Yep. When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. I'm surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. Isn't that right? I said streaming was for her. Well, good on her. That is an excellent, that is an absolutely excellent way to describe him, yeah. And a shame that she doesn't stream anymore. I hope whatever she's doing, it's going well for her, though. Yeah, Dee and I have been talking quite a lot about that, because, like, the initial conversation around code cleanliness brought up, like, 3 key points where I was like, but I do all of those things and I'm shit at coding. Because it's just good practice. Don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly. I did. Yep. You see? Continue. Okay. We press here because he was in the restaurant where he rents boats. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Just, like, somebody cut in Will Turner here. That's not good enough! Mr. Wright. Exactly what's not good enough? Oh no! Clicked out of the game somehow. Well done. I was just about to make that joke. I love Pirates of the Caribbean. I will not go off on a tangent about Pirates of the Caribbean and its relation to Monkey Island, despite the urge to do so. We are going to play the game. We are going to make progress. Ooh, come on, Hobbs, you can do it. Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot. A parrot? Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Keith? I'm thinking silence or you will be held in contempt of this court. I have nothing but contempt for this court. Yeah, exactly. I hold myself in contempt. So many great courtroom lines from movies. I was mid-writing it. I am sharing the brain cell out fairly evenly today. We see you, Phoenix the Speciesist Attorney. I mean, to be fair, even in Japan it would be quite difficult to agree to letting a parrot testify in court. The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue. Notice how Von Karma deliberately tried to stop the judge from asking why the witness called us Keith? That's for boyfriend courtroom drama when... Ooh, I'd play that. Hey, Modhair, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Community brain cell is a slut. Complimentary. And where did the bang seem to come from? That was weird. Polly wants a cracker. Polly, you can't handle a cracker. The boss, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. From the lake, I figure. Are you certain? Von Karma, why are you helping me? Yep. Oh, okay, that's why he's helping me. Good. Continue. Was there someone in the boat? It was pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. But I figure there was 2 men out there. Yup. And how do you figure that if you couldn't see clearly? But you couldn't see them clearly. Yep. At the time, that is. At the time. So you heard 2 gunshots total. Yep. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Yesterday, aka a month and a half ago. By your window? Yep, by my window. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. This is a rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony. I have a bad feeling about this. That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. Are you sure? Mr. Karma, who did I see already? Yeah. Uh-oh. Dad! Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead, as he was walking by, too. Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth boy. This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. Oh, Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I better act quick or this trial is going to be over. Well, all we can do is object. A man with James Tiberius Kirk, captain and prick. They let her back in, apparently. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man firing with his left hand? Exactly. That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Then why would he have left his other prints on there? He's not fucking stupid. Quick, Maya, turn into your sister. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I don't remember what we need to do here. Actually, you know what? I have no faith in myself right now. Smart enough to wipe prints, not smart enough for that to be the last interaction with the gun. Yeah, that's not Edgeworth though, is it? So, I'm gonna raise an objection. Cypher clearly wants me to raise an objection too. But I get the sneaking suspicion, like, not my edgy. Yeah, exactly. Like I've got like a very foggy memory of having to wait and see at some point during this trial, and I can't remember when. For anyone that doesn't already know, or that has forgotten in the intervening month since we last played this, I played this on the DS when I was 15 and have not replayed it since. I fucking love these games. But yeah, it's been a while since I last played them. So I remember the plot, but I do not remember the actual steps to get there. Yeah, I'm being an old fart again. So we're gonna raise an objection, but we've got to save just in case that was the wrong decision.
Objection!
Your Honor, this witness claims that Edgeworth said I can't believe he's dead, but his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie... Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realise even this basic fact. But it's not evidence, it's witness testimony. We don't have any fucking evidence. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good, there's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record. Enough. The witness may leave the stand. Or he can just have a nap. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. What? No! This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. The court is adjourned. We lost. I'm glad I made that safety save. Oh, wait! Who was that just now? Me! Huh? What? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Larry? What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. Larry Wheeler, Joey Butts. Indeed. I did kill that guy, by the way. Nah, Larry would never kill a guy. My god, it's Larry with a steel chair! My god, he's broken him in half! What is the meaning of this? Joey Wheeler would. Yeah, Joey Wheeler would absolutely kill a guy. And he'd be convicted of it. Because he's not bright. Larry would be in various murder trials, but is not himself a killer, as we have proven, as he's turned up in 3 out of the 5 cases in this game, I think. Baby Dragon eats Von Karma, and everybody cheers. The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, then I realised something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Fucking testify, Larry. My hero. Larry, habitual witness. Wheeler. But yes. Larry, habitual witness, butts. And that one time he was accused of murder as well. Larry lives in courtroom 3 butts. Order! Order! Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. He said the speedrunner thing! This has never happened before! I'm not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this. She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. It could make things even worse. Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse. Judge, you never know how to proceed. Wow, some serious but very fair shade being cast on the judge there. Play magical swords of light. You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there is another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now. A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Hello.
Hey, Buff, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard. What is this? I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Fuck yeah, Judge. We love the judge again now. I was going to say friendship over with other judge, but there is no other judge, so... Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now. Back to your castle discount, bitchula. Bravo, Kian. Well done. The judge varies wildly in competence. He's just like saving all of his competence up for an important moment like now. That's all it is. Yeah, that's fair, Buff. I found Helldivers to be fun sometimes, but generally just very exhausting. It's... The level of enjoyment varies wildly depending on the mission you're doing, the people you're doing it with, and, the pain has made Kian sassy, apparently. And, like, just, like, the general vibe of the day that you're playing it. Certain weapons kill your teammates more than the enemy. Yes, I have experienced that. Oh, very cool, Rocket. What? Yeah, you fucking heard. He's putting you in your place. Do your damn job, not his. The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned. And on that note, we've got a break coming up in 2 minutes, so I'm going to kick it off now. The court will adjourn for a 3-minute recess. Now is a great time, everybody, to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, get some fresh air, all that good stuff. And I will see you in 3 minutes when we will see Larry more than likely. Or at the very least, Edgeworth, for the in-game equivalent of 5 minutes. See you in 3, everyone.
First try.
Yay!
If you get hit while you're swimming, it will break the game. Because when you get hit, it will cancel your fake flipper, but also the game doesn't know where it wants to put you because you weren't on safe ground on this screen. I would.
Oops.
Yay, we're safe. Kind of.
Okay, I was gonna say I might just get hit so I can see what happens, but now we know.
Now we know.
That's great. That answers that question. Walter Gilman is dead. Game over. Would you like to explain the RuneScape dance to people that aren't familiar?
Yeah, basically if two people were following each other, instead of what happens right now, oh no, it's working.
Yay, it's working!
This is the dance. You just have to be moving when it happens.
There you go, folks. The RuneScape dance. I'm gonna rub my watering eye whilst I... Oh no. Do not rub your eye during the speedrun. This is the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty. Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic, stunning high resolution, 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Sit down and watch me stream Loom today. We can get some water. Fuck. I put the bear trap down and then stepped in it. I am a failure. Oh, that was embarrassing. I'm out of ammo. Okay. Time to kill God with an SMG. Rude. What the? So, why? No! No! Oh my god, this is weird! Crowd-controlled Hollow Knight was so much fun. We should absolutely do that again sometime. Ace Attorney, why are you being such a butt today? Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed after that little court adjournment. Thank you, Rocket. Thank you both. Court is back in session. Indeed it is. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. Get it, Edge? I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. Just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. You were almost an Edgeworth sandwich. When I do my first-ish playthrough, I'm forcing the save to be Steel Soul. Oh, on Hollow Knight. Yeah, fair. I am in my main save currently stuck in the White Palace because my arthritis kept acting up every time I tried to do the jumping puzzles. So what I'm probably gonna do is start a brand new save and play it with my arcade stick for a bit until I get comfortable with doing the movement on my arcade stick, and then I will go back to my like end game save and try and do it with the arcade stick, because I'm finding the arcade stick is a lot less painful for repetitive motion games like that. But it requires a lot of relearning of the muscle memory for those kind of games. Like, I've been playing Desvalido. I think that's how it's pronounced. Desvelado? Apparently it's Spanish for unable to sleep. With my arcade stick the last couple of days. And it's such a weird sensation, but it feels really good once you get into it. Oh, I like the flower side quest. Like, once you know the optimal route to do the flower side quest, it's not so bad, I find. If I played a lawyer in Cyberpunk, they would be probably sanctioned for beating the smug enemies like Von Karma. Yeah, that's fair. Larry was at the lake that night? Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon and the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth? You say something right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? Hey, Slow. Bye, Slow. There was a gremlin in court. The gremlin has fled. Slow's been really trying to like push me to get back into streaming on Wednesdays. Like today he was like, so are you just gonna do a chill stream if you're not feeling well enough for Ace Attorney? I'm like, yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, that seems fair, Kian. It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth? There's something I've been meaning to ask you. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really. I see. Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses. Perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. You enjoy your time in the Lurkers Lounge, Nat. It's been lovely to talk to you today. Because I was heavily traumatized, Maya. Yeah. He removes all variables, he does. Every trial he did was rigged. Exactly, Kian. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? That's right, Nick. No 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth. Larry of Clan Butts. Yeah. Everything's on Larry now. It's 15 minutes. 15! 5 minutes matters, damn it. God, it's only 10 a.m. Well, 10:35 a.m. Jesus. Larry, Larry, Larry. Larry, he's our man. If he can't make this into a complicated trial, no one can. Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Right, leave it to me. Please, Larry, don't mess this one up. I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Help me, Larry Butts, you're my only hope. Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. Nice and early so you don't have a tired and grumpy judge. I mean, he's pretty fucking grumpy right now, but Von Karma's stamping all over his protocols is probably the main cause there. That night I was out in the boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back into the rental shop dock. Then, just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony, even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. What's wrong, Nick? It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick. She's right. Wise beyond her years. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay. First of all, what time was it? Oh, it was after 11, when I went out in the boat. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. That does seem like a viable option, doesn't it, Buff? No, my tissue box is empty and my nose is itchy. Do I have another one? I have another one. Hang on a second, folks. Sorry, curse of the streamer. My nose starts itching after the break's finished. There we go. Oh, that's better. You know when you get like a little tickly itch on the edge of your nose? Oh. Blessed relief. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Looking for something? Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for was irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy. That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense. This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figure it was... I was out searching for about an hour. Guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. Oh, Larry. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Looked out over the lake, but didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Feels like that should say there wasn't a boat on the lake, question mark, rather than wasn't there. Order! Order! Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay. No problem. That's just the most important part of this case! So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Well, Nick? Pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay, so now we need to take a look at our evidence. So we've got an empty lake photo from 11:50 p.m, which is when Larry says he should have been out on the lake. We've got a murder weapon that was fired 3 times, not twice, and definitely not once. We've got Lotta's deposition, which has both gunshots happening just after midnight. So I think that's where we start. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs, and the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Oh, Nick, please! Huh? You know something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. What? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Doesn't discrediting Larry fuckers? It depends on how he responds, Kian. And really, discrediting Larry is the only option we have right now. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Eh? Not sure? How could you be not sure? Yeah, well... I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? It's one key witness we have here. I know, right? Order! Order! And stop that booing! Boo! Sorry, Your Honor. The defense will stop booing.
Order! Order!
Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones? I was saying boo-earns. I was also saying boo-earns. Yes, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion? Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Zero faith in my ability to get through this unscathed. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony, and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. Bah, he's definitely a vampire. Or Scrooge, yes. He is very Scrooge-coded. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. So I was listening to an all requests show on the radio, see? Was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at high volume? Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? Von Karma probably sends paralegals that fail him to a workhouse. Yeah, that seems like a very Von Karma thing to do, to be honest with you. How would the paralegal staff like to be suddenly unemployed? The Muppets Christmas Carol reference for anybody that didn't get it. I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. Sure enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. I can't believe I'm continuing this charade. What did he say? What did she say? Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what the radio DJ said do us? Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should. Why? Well, how do we know if we don't ask? Fine. Very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. Yes. Thank you, Judge. We love you. We love you, Judge. I will send you a cookie bouquet. So then you have an exact time for the gunshot. Good thinking, Buff. If only Phoenix was that bright. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," I heard the gunshot. Which means it was very close to midnight. I want a cookie bouquet. You and me both, Kian. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard. There's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, so this was taken at 12:15, so after midnight.
Violence!
Lotta's deposition also says just after midnight. So I think we use Lotta's deposition again because that says both shots were just after midnight. But first, because, again, zero faith in myself today. You can tell that it's been another month since we've been able to play this because I just don't have any confidence in my own assertions. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Yeah. If that's the case, then you should sue your face for slander. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, "Hey, it's almost Christmas," when he heard the gunshot. Indeed, and almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. So, folks that are online a lot may have seen this specific screenshot on social media on Christmas Eve because people in the Ace Attorney fandom love to share this on Christmas Eve. The closer to midnight, the better. Ace Attorney fans are fucking wild. Love them. Do you realise what this means? Because it's hilarious. It is fucking hilarious. I mean, it's also accurate. When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we've heard so far, Your Honour. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honour. And why do we think that is, chat? How could there be such a clear contradiction? Is Larry lying? Or do we have evidence that proves that he's telling the truth? Order! Order! Three shots and the guy was already dead. Ian might be onto something there. The murder weapon had 3 bullets missing. Because Larry lives in a different timeline. Yeah, he's dimension hopping. Larry the Time Lord. Every Larry everywhere all at once. What does this mean? The 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. Judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious. What? Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? He's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honour. I'm feeling confident about this one. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. You bet your fucking frilly neck I do, mate. If my sleeves weren't buttoned, I'd roll them the fuck up right now. This is my evidence. The murder weapon. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honour. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realised the truth. That 3rd shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order! Order! Larry would be like, oh, I met a hottie and she said she can take me to see some dinosaurs. Yeah. Like, Larry as a Time Lord would just be so much chaos. It's like, you know how the Master / Missy, super chaos. Like that, but benign and inept. I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimonies. Bah! You waste our time again with your empty statements. Yes, the pistol was fired 3 times. Meddling monk but butts, yes. Perfect. Wholesome chaos, yes. We do love a bit of wholesome chaos here. I love Larry. He's a fucking menace, but like a fucking menace affectionate. Welcome back, Cypher. You have missed me sassing Von Karma, the judge joining back onto our side and sticking up for us. Welcome Welcome in, Primbles. Hope you're doing well today. It's been fun. It's been fun. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Do you have evidence that proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that proves Mr. Butt wasn't just hearing things? Yes, we do. The second lake photo. Empty lake taken automatically on the 24th of December at 11:50 p.m. We're getting on Von Karma's nerves. Isn't it delicious? Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me...
Objection!
This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honour, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It's why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honour, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. Fucking suck it, Von Karma.
Order! Order!
Order! Order! Thanks, Gian. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. Exactly. If this is true, there were two sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why did you have to say it like that? Why, I ask you? Why? Uh-oh. I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes? Ah! What's wrong, Nick? I have it! I have it! Huh? Remember the case with the steel samurai? Huh? Yeah, of course I remember. The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. What do you mean? Maya! Yes? If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch, and I'm gonna run with it. Right. I mean, is this safe? Safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch, and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay? Right, Nick. Your Honour. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. Model, that is fucking perfect. Well done. Love it. I'm gonna be humming that to myself while I'm making dinner after stream now.
Oh!
Hello, Corvus. Welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. What do you mean, Mr. Wright? So you've finally realised the truth? There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself. Ah, shut up. I mean, wrong, Von Karma. Wrong! A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant, Edgeworth, and the victim, Robert Hammond, were on that boat. Beat this man, then send him to the Shadow Realm with Mind Crush! We will do, don't worry. We will do. There was a gunshot fired on that boat, and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. I admit, it is hard to imagine any other possibility. Yes. But this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? You're saying that an awful lot today, Judge. We have photographic evidence at the time of the shooting. The timestamp on the photo says 00:15. But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. Judge had a Jumanji nap before the trial. Good callback, Cram. Well done. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. I'm back to panicking about my choices again. Can you tell? I'm pretty sure it's Edgeworth and the murderer. But just in case. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. What? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. The murderer's name? Right. It's... Actually, I don't know the murderer's name. You don't know? Bah! Again, you waste my time. I don't know, because he never told us. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop. That old man. At 11:50, He was the one who killed Robert Hammond. The caretaker of the boat shop? Where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then. Why would he go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of this crime was not on a boat? What? Well, where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder took place. Seems awfully far-fetched. Kramer's right, it does get worse. Believe me. We'll get there. I think this is right. Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime? Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Look at Larry's boat go. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then, just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time. In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he'd just returned a boat? The boat shop. Not just a hat rack, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gord Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Nick, are you sure about this? Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. So Nick's now testifying. Kinda, yeah. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat, and he became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth, went out into the middle of the lake. Then who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice. Both missed Edgeworth. On purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and then fires again. Then, the murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice, to draw attention to the boat. Once he realised that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop. Then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honour. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff! Bring out the witness from before. Boat shop caretaker, quickly! Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. He's very broad-shouldered, isn't he? Really fills out that witness stand. So I may beat him to death with my gavel. No, we don't want to beat Edgeworth to death. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defence has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said is mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry. I can't say what it was. Your Honour, sir. Bailiff! We're conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet. The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either. What? What should I do? Find him! Quickly! We cannot allow him to get away! Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilise all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him, and I want to know who he is. Von Karma's fuming. So's the fucking judge, though. Judge is really pissed off. Very well. Court is adjourned. I cannot wait until we get to the second game. Because there's a thing with the judge in the second game that I really want you folks to see. This storyline is like my favourite of the series. This is my second favourite storyline of the series. Of the, like, mainline Ace Attorney games, I mean. Because obviously, Ace Attorney Investigations is my favourite game in the series, so that's technically my favourite storyline. No lawyer wants an angry judge, very true. Yay, Nick, you did it! Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth? Did you say something? Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax. I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. And I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you, to get it off my chest, but... I can't make up my mind. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. God, this is so gay. Shipper's gonna ship. Well, we made it to the end of day 3. Well, the end of day 3 trial. Okay. I'd normally be finishing up in like 3 minutes time, but we've also got a break coming up in 3 minutes time. So we're gonna have the break now, then we'll play a little bit of the investigation for day 3. And then we'll finish up in, say, 15-20 minutes. Sound good? Right. Now it's a great time, everybody, to grab a drink, grab a snack, have a stretch, get some fresh air, all that good stuff. And I'll see you in 3 minutes. Court is adjourned. Do your thing. Tims? Tims. The door! I have opened it for you. No, don't clamour at me. Go and get the egg. Tims, egg, seek. Tims, please, work with me here. Yeah, that's the front door. You know what? I've had it with you lot. I'm fucking taking this with me. This is my record now. Fuck the lot of you. I'm out of here.
First try.
Yay!
If you get hit while you're swimming, it will break the game. Because when you get hit, it'll cancel your fake flipper, but also the game doesn't know where it wants to put you because you weren't on safe ground on this screen. I would.
Oops.
Yay, we're safe. Kind of.
Okay, I was gonna say I might just get hit so I can see what happens, but now we know.
Now we know.
That's great. Yes, lick the boot. Lick the boot. Lick it harder. Something beginning with P and ending in Y. Clearly Jimmy Carter. Yeah, it must be Jimmy Carter. To be fair, the hair's way too well kept to be the other guy. Pussy. And maybe Pussy kill him. And enlighten me, Nat. How exactly does someone pussy kill a person? Did it! is so speedy now. Meow. I will be reading This Be the Verse by Philip Larkin. They fuck you up, your mum and dad. They do not mean to. But they do. They fill you. Welcome back from the break, everybody. I hope you're all feeling refreshed. I certainly am. I needed that break. Let's get into the last little bit of the stream before I go and have me dinner. Not like that, though. There we go. How much would Phoenix earn? Well, like, just what would his wage be? He's the owner of the law offices now because Maya left them to him, so he'd probably be quite well off. Which is additionally upsetting because he's a lot younger than I am. He's like in his early fucking 20s. And that just, it hurts. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth is killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? You think of my performance today? I had him swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yes. I do remember feeling faint. Right on. Tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you can do better than that. Come on. I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy! You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Oh, he's so happy. But seriously, Nick, that bow shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know? From where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and... who else? You mean me, right? No, he means me. Right, Nick? Yeah. You, Larry. Not me? Why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Huh. Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. But when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes. In grade school. They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey! Hey, Larry! What's he talking about? Huh? Oh, sorry. I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm going to hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It's the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. A class trial? You remember Larry? Spring? End of 3rd grade? Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget, though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So they thought you did it? Yeah. Kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day we held a classroom trial, with me as the defendant. I didn't do it! Guilty! He did it! Guilty! It was you! Thief! Give me my money back! Such a meanie! Just admit you did it! You can't hide the truth! Tell us the truth! We're not gonna play with you anymore! You shouldn't be allowed in the relay race, or in the library! Give me back my 50 cents I loaned you! Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. Ah, cool. I'm glad you're having fun with it, Cyborg. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. Look at his little mascot's t-shirt. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad, I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologise. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. And that's when it happened. You know what we need for this?
Not so fast!
He shouldn't have to apologise. The only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Look at him! 3rd grade and he's already wearing a suit. A fucking dicky bow. This child knows how to dress. It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. Then you shouldn't apologise. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honour, this boy is innocent. But, Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't you all just shut up? This is always how it is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over. That's how it happened. Probably Gregory. Have you seen that man? A dork! Indeed. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Wow. I had no idea. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. Thanks, Larry. It's like a formative memory for Phoenix, and Larry's just like, yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Oh, Larry, never change, buddy. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone. Without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well, I was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yeah, so fun fact for you all, and a little bit of hobblore here. I got put in detention when I was in secondary school because everybody else in the class had been misbehaving and not doing the work. I had sat and done all of my work for the day and helped somebody else in the class with their work and started on the next day's work. And I still got put in detention by this teacher. And I didn't go. Because I had karate that night, and karate was more important than going to a detention that I didn't deserve. So I didn't go to it. And the teacher decided to contact my mother and have a word with her about me not showing up for this detention. My mother is Barnsley born and bred. Can you imagine how she responded to being told that I'd not turned up for detention after she found out why I'd been put in detention? Oh yeah, poor teacher. He never tried to blanket detention me again. He was actually really, really mean to me for like an entire school year. So when my mum came in for parents' evening, she tore a strip off of him publicly in front of the entire school and faculty. This man was like easily a foot taller than her. I have never seen him look so small. If something like that happened to me, my mother would have destroyed the entire fucking faculty for letting it happen. And again, I use this phrase, she's a menace, complimentary. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defence attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defence attorney, just like my father.
Hello.
Hey, Sheridan, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. A famous defence attorney. Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again.
Sheridan just subscribed for 45
Aww.
months. Doing
Sheridan.
all right. Just got up from a nap.
Bartender,
Also,
get me a drink.
Here's to
Thank
45
you
months.
so much for being subscribed for 45 months. Here's to 45 months indeed. Oh, thank you, Nat. My dad just stepped back and let my mum have at it. I love it when parents do shit like that. Yeah, I love when a mum goes full mama bear or a dad goes full papa bear, however you want to put that. When a parent goes full parent bear. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. They were taking turns. Beautiful. Tag team parenting. Fucking love it. Awesome. Enjoy, Pudlord. I like Beyond Gotham. I thought that one was really fun. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him. Don't know how many times. He never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he'd become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not. In court. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. This is stressfully gay, isn't it though? I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Well, that's not true. Larry's right here. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick! 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 We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. First is that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Okay, let's go! And that, seeing as it's almost 10 to 9, will be that for today. But I wanted to get that little lore dump out of the way before we finished up. Probably a note on Phoenix's desk saying, "Get payment from Larry." Yeah. There's just a big red mark in the ledger where Larry's name is. Larry can help him, Larry just won't help him. Oh no, like, Phoenix is the only one that can help him right now, but Larry knows the real Edgeworth too. Lost leader Larry. Yes, exactly. I mean, helping him out for free has definitely served us in the long run. So, now that we've had a proper full experience of Manfred von Karma, how are we all feeling about him? Let's do a quick save. I want to punch Manfred in the face. That is fair. That is fair. Manfred is a fantastic villain, isn't he just? He must be destroyed. He must. But if you ask me, the fact that so many of you want to commit... I'd likely get auto-modded if I share my feelings. The fact that so many of you want to commit vicious acts of violence against him shows how much of a well-written villain he is. Like, he is endlessly frustrating to deal with. Partially because a lot of the time he is one step ahead, because he doesn't play by the rules, but also because even when he's not one step ahead, he acts like he is. And it's just... You want to, like, grab him by the jab and just throttle him, shake him until some foam comes out of his mouth. Which I think is... He owns the courtroom, he does. He knows exactly how to command an audience. I don't think you need to be too worried about Franziska now. Obviously, it's going to be a while before we get there, so no spoilers. But yay, you'll have some conflicting feelings, I'm sure, but it's fine. He owns the courtroom and he knows it. Yeah, like. The thing about Von Karma, and this is like I was saying earlier, he's one of those people he's almost all ego, and he knows how to command an audience, he knows how to manipulate the people around him, which makes him a very, very frustrating opponent, because we see through his bullshit, but we can see everybody else falling for it. So we're not just trying to deal with him, but we're also trying to get everybody else back on side. Has that actually been revealed in the plot yet, Rocket? I'm not sure it has. You are correct, of course, because you've played through these as well as I have. We do have a lot of folks in chat that haven't. He said it on day one, did he? Okay. Take your word for it. In the pre-trial.
Hey, no spoilers, you fucking shitebags.
Thank you, Cypher. Okay. It's been a while since we did day one, so I will take your word for it. But yes, that's also why they dress similar. In case anyone was wondering. The, like, visual character design language in this game is really, really good. Because it's how he's introduced. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's really, really good because you can, even if you're not given the information, you can intuit when characters are linked to each other based on their designs a lot of the time. Like, Maya and Mia have certain like foible elements on their character designs that link them as family members or as knowing each other at the very least. Miles and Manfred both have the very ornate, very frilly outfits. Trying to think of some other examples that we'll have seen already. Trying to not give too much away. But yeah, so it's something to think about when we're playing through these as well, if you're the kind of person that likes to look out for those little details.
Hello.
Miles and Manfred also have very similar animations, that is very true. And welcome in, Gear the Hedgehog. It's lovely to see you. Red, White, and the fan service lady, April May. Well put. Don't know why that happened there. We need to go to the ending screen anyway. Or we would if my Stream Deck hadn't just blanked out on me. Come on, wakey wakey. There we go.
Bye bye.
You're most welcome, Buff. I'm just gonna...
Goodbye.
I like that tune, but I can't cope with it for too long, so I'm just exiting Ace Attorney in the background there. There we go. But yeah, there's a lot of really good design language in these games. So there's lots of fun things for people to look out for if they're into that side of things. You're most welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to be back on it with the Ace Attorney playthrough. I am really looking forward to us getting to the end of this game so that we can quickly jump over to Investigations 1 and 2 and then back onto the rest of the trilogy. Technically, you're supposed to do 2 and 3 and then do the Investigations games, but I kind of owe Capcom that playthrough, so... Okay. I will be back on Friday. I'm not going to let anything stop me, even if the stream ends up being a little later than usual. The plan is to continue playing Ratchet and Clank, unless it is really hot and I'm too tired, in which case we'll play something else. Can't wait for the next game so I can geek out about Franziska and her greater meaning in the lore. That is completely fair. There are a lot of things in the second game that I am very much looking forward to sharing with everybody. Particularly an opening cutscene from one of the cases. You're most welcome, Nat. Thank you for being here. Okay, let's find somebody to send you lovely folks on over to. Who've we got? So many options. There's lots of folks live at the moment. Oh, would you folks like a little bit of Disco Elysium? Let's go and be part of the homosexual underground, shall we? We're going to go and see Anya Kista. I wouldn't mind some, just as a treat. So we're going to go see Anya, who is a fellow member of the Clock Tower, and also a low reser.
Gear the Hedgehog just followed.
Brothers and sisters
Gear,
of
thank
Nard,
you very much for the
I
follow.
welcome you to Planet C&C.
It's lovely to have you in the bar. Anya is currently playing Disco Elysium. It is a first playthrough, I believe, so standard rule applies, no spoilers. Anya's great. You'll love her to bits if you're not already following her. Right. I've told you when I'm going to be live next. I've said my thank yous. We've set up the raid. All that's left for me to do is say thank you once again, everybody. Hopefully I'll see you again soon. But until I do see you next, take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Wash your fucking court case files. Maybe don't actually. That seems like it might be illegal. And have a wonderful rest of your week, everyone. However you're spending it. Now, go say hi to Anya for me. Court is adjourned.